Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another episode. Now, I look pretty crappy right now. Oh wow, you can see I have some grease on my forehead. So today I will be installing, or I will attempt, or I will try to install downpipes on my BMW F80 M3. You know, it is a little difficult process just because I don't have a lift. And I guess the process itself is not that hard if you have a lift, just because I don't. So for you to reach the turbo inlets and different stuff, it is a mission impossible. I can take you to a shop and get it done, but I don't know, I just want to do it myself. If I can get it done, I'll be really happy. So yeah, let's get to work, and I'll walk you guys through the whole process, and let's get to it. So first thing first, you want to make sure your car's secured. So I don't know how secure this thing is, but hopefully it's enough. So when installing the downpipes, you're supposed to start from the top, open the hood and remove the intake and the strut bar and the strut brace and just a bunch of different stuff in order for you to get to the sensors, the O2 sensor clips. And also I'll need to remove the charge pipes too. So you remove the charge pipes and pretty much everything just to get to the downpipes. But the problem is, that's the easy part. Yeah, it's time consuming, but it's easy. The difficult part is being able to access the bolt from the bottom. So what I'm doing is, I'm not even worrying about the top portion right now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try to loosen up the bolt from the bottom. If I can do that, then okay, fine, I'll start on the top. But let's say if I just do all the work on top and then next thing you know I can't even loosen the bolt on the bottom, that's just gonna suck ass because I'll have to put everything back. So yeah, we'll start from the bottom. I already removed the heat shield, and the heat shield is removed. And let's see if you guys can see, those are the downpipes over there. So I'm gonna get down there and see what's going on, and I'll keep you guys posted from the hood. Alright, so we'll need to remove this plastic piece. Of course, we have all these clips and bolts. We're gonna remove them, remove this carbon fiber brace, and we're gonna remove the engine cover, charge pipes, intake, and yeah, I think there's like bolts on the bottom too. So once we remove everything, we should be able to remove the sensors. And since I'm already putting a downpipe, and since I'll be removing everything, I think it's a good time to change the spark plugs to E85 spark plugs, or there are 5 something, usually for E85, since I'll be going E85. So let's get plastic pieces off. I removed the intake, and then you don't need to remove the intake from that side. Also, the carbon fiber brace is off. Now we need to remove this bolt, or let's see if you guys can see it. This one for the charge pipe, and then there's one on the bottom right there that we need to remove for the charge pipes, and it should be able to come off. I think this one's just a clip. There's clamps we'll remove, and then once we remove the charge pipes, we should be able to see the O2 sensors. Also, like I said, since I'm already removing everything, I think it's a good time to change the spark plugs too. So once we remove the charge pipes, we'll need to remove this piece, and we should be able to, change the spark plugs. But we might need to remove this brace too. We'll see, but I'll update you guys in a bit. Alright guys, let's give you guys a quick update. So let's go by the engine bay. Alright, so I had to remove the secondary bar as well. That came with like plastic pieces, and there were clips and different sensors. So now we pretty much have everything removed. Charge pipes are gone. Now we should be able to access the spark plugs. Maybe not, I think I still need to remove this plastic piece as well. Fuck. Alright, so I'll have to remove this piece too. But everything else is pretty much removed. So yeah, that's where we at so far. A lot of stuff going on here. So downpipes are finally on. I still have to go test drive the car. What I did was, as you guys know, I'm also putting on the spark plugs. So what I did was, I just ended up putting back like some of the sensors and clips, and what else? And I put the charge pipes back in the intake just so I can start up the car and see. Hopefully there's no check engine light, and there wasn't any, which means all my sensors are still okay. And the car starts fine. It does throw some flames, and the crackles are just insane now, even though I'm just on a stock downpipe, nothing else. So pretty interesting, because I still have the secondary downpipe, which I'm planning to remove pretty soon. What I'm gonna do is might get a mid pipe, which will remove the resonator and the secondary cat. So it'll be fun and interesting. I'm probably gonna keep the stock exhaust, which is the axle back, just because you can turn on and off the valves, and I don't need to put the exhaust. I mean, it's already loud, so that's fine. Just some tips for people who are putting the downpipe. I would say, see if you can get a lift. If not, it's still fine. It will just take some time. Installing the new downpipe is pretty simple, but taking off the stock one, it's like the hardest part, just because it's a little thicker, it's bigger. That's what she said, and it just there's not enough space, and I think there's 2 to 3 sensors on top. I think there's fucking 2 on the bottom, and then but just to get to the sensor, you have to literally remove shitload of stuff, and that's a long process. So if you're ever gonna do a downpipe, I would say get the spark plugs and just get everything done all at once, since you have everything open already. Now, funny thing is, I was about to put the spark plugs on, and I don't have the socket. Well, I have like 6 or 7 spark plug sockets, and none of them would fit. I guess I need a 10-wall socket, so I ended up going to AutoZone, O'Reilly, Advanced Auto, Menards, you name it. I went everywhere and they don't have it. They're like, oh, it's a special order. So I had to order one from Amazon. Now I'm just waiting on it. Hopefully I'll get it soon, put the spark plugs on, and hopefully the spark plugs will run fine. If everything is good, then we should be good to go. Yeah. So that's pretty much it for this video. I hope you like this video. And if you have any questions, concerns, comment below. I'll see if I can help out. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thank you.
Neewer.